Egesa FM.
Nandi na devuna my people nga tisu. Nechikaunda jiane chivu chake. Ya kere over senator mbubuata maskania.
Na rona ne president yangere kubeka chikaunda.
Incha akiresi mikamate. Efundi inche na mutumira. Efundi inche na mutumira ngamate ngo president. Ona I switch une ole pan Africanist kwara wiki kaunda.
Okay. Welcome Asegesa FM.
Thank you sir.
I want to quote you. Asinari naro.
Walo ntikanda kwani abantu bamintozo.
Kwani abantu.
Usiye ito I hope mwensi mbiyamole mbiyande I hope nyasaye nabalendete mbiyamono sane sokongali baganandi gotokaga.
Okay. I shall continue oversighting those that I must.
Yes.
Goons or no goons.
Yes.
Mbele iko sawa.
Yes.
In a statement here.
Yeah. I said it. You see, there's something
before we were there.
Yes.
When are you starting to oversight?
Immediately, I think that funds are released in the next 2 weeks, or say in the next 1 month. Yeah. You need to get our officer, but you are into ward. Data collectors. We are going to have several people. But according to me, we are actually going in tandem now. For example, county government, budget in sync. Immediately, development projects, we will be on the ground.
A different way of oversight?
No, it's a new way. Isn't it ya change?
Okay.
In fact, because we are saying the Senate bono te kobenyombe kokorachira bastamp chibintu bitayo. Senate te koyegulibaga ne constitution esetogote bunga genda muikanansi mwa decide ne chibesere ngamo koraki moko e county government toko enda toko ikaransi toko eti chibesecho president yama yoja ya council. Ya tumia wa MP baya kwa Zimbabwe majority hata bajibeze juli kama kwa each county 411 buna tu atebete bate bakaru 385.
Okay.
Yeah, so we want a Supreme Court interpret whether a Senate ne what a role go play, otherwise the reality get cancel with war aba MP batige rubarani the functions which the Senate is doing ntonya go sadiya bantu chibesa.
And Tebing, structure oversight, for example, Sekese County. What do you want to do?
The oversight is very simple. You do correspondence with the governor's office and the speaker. Kwama Tebia, that's a team that will be oversighting a sub-county, for example, Yavonjali. Then you tell them, we would want the county government to give us projects Chirichiko Korua, Chiri in the budget, Nande how much money included. To pick the report from the governor because the control of budget will give it to us.
Okay.
Onye governor we just pick it from the control of budget. To do a notice to whatever in the next 1 week we will be at site. Onye nenya gitalia, for example, Rio City Health Center. There will be a team which goes there to a report to a coronero and we compile it to a area assembly osongo. Our MCA will be involved. In other words, this exercise has nothing. For example,
okay.
In Twegas, project. We expect to quantity surveyors. We expect to for example, one accountant, an architect. Actually have active county. You understand how it's going to be formed. So that to site to project to abora ninga yenga imo ikiriga chibesere ngo release gune chibesere ngo chibekirese budget nechi so far how far paka abantu bali ground to abo bolinga egasi gekenyoronga kimofireti are you getting money for value egasi eno negendrete chipare bira gitambia chapikalimaga inkikia abantu enda twaligereria will be nabantu ba public works.
Okay.
Kali into to kwenda tenge pale nembe igo yacheka umura maroba so tuatebire nembe no we will ask abantu public works are you satisfied nga omoro moyo mubegete ayorojo omoro mono saine and then later bono kuchinyuma ekareto gocha kobe established na nto bwati structure na bono konyoroma ite normally lichiko liwatenga omoro mwekaro ko murwe para ngiyogotaka oiro moro mulia opimwe mbero mono maitenjere moro moro opimwe ende kwa mayo tebunga yes moro muino ise no karaki no romu ya beke separa. So those are the things chibao. It will reach a stage where the oversighting team ego kora research, take pictures, mo analyze, mo make sure mo arigereiri, but a purpose yenene negento gekoro ku follow up.
Okay.
In other words, gende ground digere rich project chigenderete digere likire ward tebi abanyene ward chibese mwae gwa korwese serikali yo governor Simba gune ward ya Moticho for example milioni 50 chibese milioni 50 5 milioni chibekera machega inspector macha inaro ostayo 8 milioni ese ward ya Moticho ose 15 milioni necho koros chipare icho abana inchi are you satisfied cha koliruya. Then the last one for example ni chibasari chibese chibasari inchi agende chiskuru amalieta ali kunarali esekire ward abanyene mbamenyete ngabana baye chibese chibasari mbanga naiga abana inchi mbanja nente ngabana umba cheti chiskuru eje na chibese nchirule da ineregasi yete ya oversight
tekorande sekina ba MCA
no ngitokubona no mu MCA tini kumuboli ngaete gasi tini kumuboli inki a decided ko beke gente ki abu tini ko ndoli ko question kende strictly following up nyakundi amaite gento abanda bange batali ko understand nike wachira ase totebe ne bengi kali nyakundi
yes
aye buno liyenga kile kwa gacha mwao ogende bengi oikara sororo onegotiate ne bengi bakoichibese ole thichibese chupe bakobekere account yao. Are you with me?
Yes.
Ngachura imogibese omonto matenga bona ichibese igendo kali buno zagite
no tokinarga
so senate to abalete chibese icho chise executive ye governor ne assembly enye chibese chiakire assembly yakole budget budget ye assembly omo MCA ne rogote balirie budget ye korosibwa chibese se ward yaye nirenga agosaba chigende chikorosi ebintu gete piri abana inchi batagite.
Okay.
That is why public hearings chikobo onye nebintu bitato omo MCA aboliri abantu baye gose bintu bibere bigokorwa intuto gocha omo MCA otebanga chibese twa 50 million or 30 million otwabeka million 15 nyagitaliga ne chinde million 15 pale finished.
Do you get mburango nyorole annual development plan
kune
senator Kisika ngo kwabali report ya project implementation status kore committee ya implementation ya assembly
exactly ejina yabano togo peak togo bolia twatebanga a committee.
So you just want to confirm whether what you've received kore assembly mbi kwenda bile na what you've been told
obonya para
okay
nabu
ekero watebanga senate netagete kwa guchinguru cho oversight because agente ketwa kwa for long
yes
ngai weaknesses chire ese ayono senator gutwara chinguru
number one for the first time senate njaye tuchibese ese I think unaona in the county government yetu ya Gusii but the mbara akora modalities to manye whether they withdraw chi una Gusii bono tuwati chiko sub county kianda Nyamira chirinye gokogenda for example as unakwale ebichirisa tujuka so monto ole for example in Kisi buna inche Kakamega I think ibare 12
yes
monte se county bwate 12 sub counties tako with the same money buno monte chiri sub county. Yes, so this is a discussion again rete ba agreeing akibako ba chibese chicho and immediately chibese chigocha I will come here sir I will sit here and announce how much it is abantu malenga bakulikwa from every sub county ya Gusii from every ward ya Gusii everything will be announced diga.
Okay. So let's go to the statement. I shall continue oversighting those that I must.
Yes.
Goons or no goons.
Yes.
Mbele iko sawa.
Yes.
Ngoko kwandera.
Why would somebody go and make arrangements say sawa muraba ko demonstration itaoni banze kotera kundama njimu muima inkina akole ODM monto naro ruanderera ira kumbua yakundi. Is there anybody okwana mangana about into the opposition than me? So because na agenda gali muso juse itunkuru mwane nkanyora abana abaminto ba UDA barororo bakanywe soda nkabugana njiti gamba kulira mandasi kaurabe mandasi elimo abana bali bakanywe cyaye bakankwani bakantengera bamaite ninganjite kotenga katenga kabatebigendera negasi ino inwe tigara abo opposition na nene kabatebi kongi opposition ye ino UDA Gusii. That is how you check us abantu ba ODM na into at the national level ni numubuete inje buno muntu bo ODM tiganya ko kongonta aligoro otebe president nga abumbo boja pinde gosena teme ko korabuya omanya ko nyora abantu nga inje bago plan nga bono ngagenda Gusii motero nyunka nero mube nyakundi. If you look at politics ya Gusii unere ga bono iga it is the same thing na algo tebe president William Ruto bono iga esenkuru ali Citizen TV ino onye wachorirwe so I ground tata kolera abantu gasi tike bisegi ebigoyeta goyeta mara ni demonstration mara nyagete nero mobe mara murabe stadium bago cha Shabana mara you are politicizing the viewers yo mopiro
Shabana ngo kwanira Who are you addressing?
I'm addressing you.
Do
I know? I'm monitoring you carefully.
I have not planned anything for you.
I am monitoring.
I am not in politics.
I am watching what you are planning.
I have not been elected.
It doesn't matter, but you are an opinion shaper.
Which ground do I have to go?
You see this ground we are playing. So I am.
You are an ODM senator.
Yes.
ODM nera yarangiritia maandamano.
Yes.
Did you approve of maandamano at Songo?
No.
Why?
Why should I demonstrate? I am using my mouth. Do I need to go and no. Secondly, the Constitution protects Kiromontaga and Amandamano. But I will ask you, those young men have a right, yes, to demonstrate. But do they have a right to go and break into a bank and try and steal money from the bank?
Amandamano planned just simultaneous.
I believe it's planned. And I think the government is following up on that. Yes.
So, goons or no goons?
Yes.
Are you saying Mondanaro that to prevent oversight?
There are two things a good leader, a leader can do. A good leader will govern with consultation. Esago kwandira abantu abarai bonsipi umuntu kwangete okomoevereria nande kwamoevereria kwamukwandira kwamuengage. Another leader can decide to come. He uses violence to intimidate abantu bali arochi bako mo oppose. He is constantly making noise about abantu bamogechetere. He is constantly raising issues nganero manyete kiregen to bantu bande mama etikende. And my point Nyakundi is very simple. In China avere bunge now it will be 23 years by the time I get out of here. I can tell you I am there. And right now as a politics here, we see at least have a small voice. That voice I give it.
So
and I'm saying the direction KISS is taking, constant warfare, constant noise. Yani usibo no politics ya ire toxic. Olige richi WhatsApp group wabantu no kuramana no kongorana. Basically nothing is going on. Nothing is going on.
But you are the nyapara.
Already have started. I think we have called the governor. We have discussed issues about we have discussed issues Songo. We are doing our work. Yes.
By the way, what's the verdict on those two issues?
The one Chiamache, we found out that actually there was very little money, just which had not more than 200,000. We said they can sort that out. Then to Gaichege and to Kiava Koliemirumo, it was not conclusive. The governor said he's going somewhere, and when he comes back, so that he comes and tells us what is the issue, which was to work whatever we need to discuss. I am happy that your court in University and the public service board, because I believed it was wrong what was said the public service board to Korbosongo. The reason is after all and the public service board Nyakundi by next year February March they are going home. They are finishing their 6 years.
So job
I am working.
Senator Jadanyonga, you mentioned something about UDA.
Yes.
And do you thinking okogenda kwao kwani, as you say, quote unquote, Mosojo has anything to do with the oversight role?
Not really. No, I went to Mosojo purely Nyakundi. A point in Korean. Look at the team which was Igal Mosojo to discussion on UDA. You are talking about Mheshimiwa Osoro. You're talking about Mheshimiwa Jafet. You're talking about Cliff Ombeta. You're talking about the people in UDA who worked according to but believe it, they worked very hard, and I think they tried their level best. Bono going to a hotel here Muanesco, Kogenda Kukwani Abanta, telling them hello, Mbiamole, and please continue. You know, in Jemo my Nyakundi. My the problem here, and Moja Muan mistake. Ekenena kwani regen tata. Take a clip yonzi. Talk to quarter.
You spoke for almost 5 minutes.
It was about 10 minutes. But there was a section I said, even when because that is a your position. A problem ye no ne. The problem I spoke it there. I said the price the will give into the akindire when you got the president try your level best or to use it will into my job as a senator in because I want by UDA they voted for me. I told them, allow me, I'll continue oversighting the governor and I'll oversight the president. Which means njetindi kuru opposition na ande in fact nyakundi lero tingango tevi. This time around omontange ijintake kuru ODM tinko kenda UDA ongwaka independent.
Mekutana nenga yawere Mosaka ya kisiasa.
Imenge.
How do you attend all of them?
Very important I attend. Una rizikwa roche ngobolie bibiri ngo tayanga korande kasi nakanga na simba pakave kava na chieta ali ngobolie bibiri na dakava.
So how important you yole?
Eliero inki mutambuleriti oyoling oyoga abantu bachite
bo. You are forming a team. We have no issue with you.
True.
Are you forming another team?
No. Bali nkuba kwani nare. Umaidendiro umaidinyakundi ya.
Nchomo nyana pakanje na ajira musaki nkwanye kwanga nesimi. How many people go to that hotel?
How I had a friend yane na naye na wanja nutaja pakongi kura. So ayaje te yoko waste time mwenye kwa everlinga ngakire kura. Bali na abantu ba UDA tata na jite kwa everlinga ngakimwangete kura ande miyamo na ali chiwo cha mondireri. Yani nje no muliri abantu baje seito ba siasa timba kwandera. Ngeze ngenjo bali kiage kende.
Okay, karanso muguta no by the almost all go discuss county government ya Kisii.
Is about 30 minutes. Entirety. If you discuss the county government of Kisii and you are criticizing the county government genuinely, it is okay. If you are not accused, okay, and once go kwana mangani county government ali kene, then there's no problem. Okay, and onga ineri abana inchi mamaete. That is why katibe yere free. To iko ungo te you know William Ruto ngatata itikango tsugumole mono karaira ngot.
From where you sit,
yes.
Do you think issues chabet ko raised the alinchi genuine? Na baraibari kerangwa.
Imagine I didn't even listen to what they said.
Oh
no. Omonto tenete yonde Malala. Malala ganza kwa. In fact, Malala was attacking the court. Green Karasto. Bono njenga buganga ki abantu abo maite nabagani bacha. Bono buna Malala kwandire ga attackiri court. Na inche bono ngene ngaza kumutenga no court nengi yankarorera zakoleta Jinson kegera ni kilinki yaringi kiane. Bono ngakira. Onegera na akira abune signature na detenga na defective. No manyete nga nyakundi zo defect. No manyete. No beto manya.
Lakini kote kienga kile sheria kote ba kero kolrekana kwenda asigete gosukotorekana ngangu sugumore ideas che chameli. In fact kwa baendo siringa kigendera mutu bintu mogokora, you seem to agree.
That is democracy. Nyakundi kobe chama yende doesn't mean nje naye toitane. Tura manenge nje abantu bakora amara ine sese bosa kiango bachinga aba mama itingi mokora. That is not the way it is. Democracy, you allow your opponent to convince you and you allow yourself to convince your opponent.
If tomorrow Kanu was to hold a meeting at the same place, will you go?
If they call me, I will. Osoro wa ngakrete na Jafet bagante ga kimo ga minchibo ichibe so ire bishop amatanga ntulu chiororo na ande uyahiya ngaboli aba isha no murabo bagante yo mwaka no tulinka gena kabakwani bakangeveza na alikwira bishop nkayerua, then I take off. Is there any yani agente kyo ngire controversial?
Because you are saying has contributed to political temperatures.
Has made some people to interpret it differently, which they shouldn't. Ngangoboni yakundi. Monto kioro obono iko bwate bunduki if I decide gotika ODM ora jene bunduki mwanaje ko ngakalisa zinga ira na ODM. It is voluntary. Ekinege ntonye ruete go campaign ODM, go campaign Raila, go criticize the government in office, ngendere to conduct egasiane ya oversight. But when you do oversight yeje, tiangoboni yakundi, William Ruto tachite uzi.
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yes.
Tuachie totwensi. Inkionata teveretenga tuatigire ODM tuachire UDA kera William nere president. So, my going to a party William, I was welcoming abagani, particularly the Secretary General of that party. Is there anything wrong Komukwani?
There are meetings ODM will attend.
Only the Ranchika. If you call me, I'll come. If you don't call me, I'll not
come. But you are a member of the party.
I am a member of the party, but
I'm
not the chairman. The chairman of the party, Karaiwa, and the patron has a chairman in Kerusi Kerustanya Kongakara Simbi Santo Mantang meeting in Era ODM.
You'd want to be invited in your own party?
No, but courtesy, Yani Akundio Kondragonganik Munikum Marafta, Yani Jidimbu at Mascanian. Yani no Jika, Togonjika Yakulu, Jabu, Tango Mishmo, Katenkoran, Jikol, Jimu, one Jiget and Kanyana, no Mauchai, the Buat Sky, Takinende, Guajito to Mumana Caleta. Ekarogonjika, Togonjika, Your Excellency, or my brother, Honorable Senator Onyonka, can you please come to my home next week on Thursday? Was a Friday. I want to sit with you to come. yani ayota kidembu ati abantu lyoka nga batwalire meeting osenge sonsuma atengene so mbabolingi mo discuss ndamanyeti
abantu ngiyokolenge abantu babereta uncomfortable no kutoka kwa musocho.
It's up to them. It's none of my business. My politics is not normal. My politics is based on a principle. You know, most people nyakundi yango de no yolita tu aja ke na ga chire saga mwali ko nyawanse kara omaite ayobono buno ko tamakuru abo ko kya no ja na abuire chikura kyane bono iga marakane na beiro mo MP for miaka kedegete na akolera bagetutu gazi bandu siriroche na bakolera gazi are incredible abagetutu to skaine na buo right now njagete kokolera muzi gazi. Anybody otagete go judge oseninde lawyer ochi Israel should not ask me that question, because nobody Kenya yerero kate no mura igegesa citizen tiri ko bekaga musacha kyo goso alietivo kwana rairo mo defend bunanji for the last 1 year on the tayo. So moto tayo okoimuka anza ko teba according to him ngatindi lawyer enough ngangwendere to ko complete ngangwendere ko extremist.
Senator aba jumbe be chama yao bali ba achire committee ne president in the state house woniga ego bali under disciplinary.
As far as I'm concerned, Nyakundi, I will tell you today. Na alikotaka kora William Ruto, I would go there and see him. And anybody who wants to discipline me could go ahead. And if they want, I would walk out and go and run for elections. And I would win again.
So you don't think that there should be disciplinary action? Because a
disciplinary action was this. I will give you, and I'll tell my ODM people, they want to get very clear. And by the way, I want my friends, they will take it to Omagaraila. Again, the commit William Ruto is not an issue. What is an issue is what you say. Ekarawa kumera William Ruto. William Ruto na president ya Kenya. Mune ili acha kusina to tebeti chipara gitenchiro chiwane to kokorua amache na ro buna yake gatia gatebango mentally pipe so that yabantu banyora machi town. If William Ruto calls me today, I will go and visit him. I will talk with him. I will then finish the meeting and say met with the president, discuss the issues cha development we see. I told him I'm in Azimio and I'll continue working with Azimio and I respect him when president ya Kenya. That is it. And if he makes mistakes, I will honestly tell him he is making mistakes. If he does well, I will also say,
Senator, why are you issuing threats? Ebitiso byake ono kurugaiga.
Onga abande manyite.
Ngana wonguru waro.
Toma yini yakundi.
Senator. I can over tebanga man banaro for example Mampi.
Yes.
A party yao approve the signature collection and everything.
Yes.
Do you believe as a process ya chakire chama? Is it a process yatakire koenda so address issues chire party ya raise?
As far as I'm concerned, inche ndongo saba abana baba minto na bamura na bangina na baswati abali gusi omanyeti yakundi ngende kya bagusi. Let me tell you what it means. Yakundi the one ine a right yabantu go demonstrate erese katiba. Lakini ye katiba ye yamanya kokotebia, the demonstrations you will hold must be peaceful and law abiding. Why? Kwamanya konyora you saw buneta oniria bete. When you have a demonstration, it will create a narrative. In other words, nturana happy nevinte serikali gukora ntuanjira ntine serikali ya tofinyira mono na ande sababu yagira rero twatiga ntokole gasi utwacha koroki serikali gaigese street tugutara nga serikali ngotogoserere. But if you find there are people carrying ebintu bikoro with molotov cocktails chichuba chibekire merero chitairi chiko sambu town goyeta ebirole chiduka chiwatwa abangina bagwa ko iboko abasikali n'abantu bagoita amasasi yakirwa abantu ngo kubale. That is not a peaceful demonstration. That is war. And when you have war, anything can happen. So ainche ongo saba leaders bagusi na leader no ni president mwenyene kuna wono na rakindikio ko tebanga ngati gaba iche go tokumera. Language it doesn't mean anything. all Kindiki should have said is very simple. I normally protected abantu bazimio mokole demonstration. I beg you mokole your demonstrations with peace, and I make sure you observe the law. The police will be there, they'll protect you. Please don't use violence to achieve your political means. That is what I would have said on engineering Kindiki. Lakini baone kero wanza kuturete ni abantu na Kindiki abatanga ngoma nyetengo nyumura abasacha ni nchuto nyorane. Ibine bibintu bikogera abantu baberuka. No Burayi tali okuberura abantu. Oburayi go calm down ya abantu kwa bate let us discuss into what the issues na botogo discuss ya mangana ya tuwana.
I've been asking Koboli a question again.
Yes.
I'm asking Honorable Nyonka, there is rumors going on all UDA that the protest which rocked Kisii County was organized.
Yes.
By leaders Bausi.
I believe the protest looked organized. I don't have the evidence, but the government is checking on it. Yes.
Okay. Biasana. Ekero to woske uchimotuna kukwanegoro ya protest for tomorrow.
Yes. Ekiagerege protest we are being informed abantu mbaro bale ko dischibesa abantu mbaro bale ko meet in certain places abantu mbaro bale ko korangirania abantu mbaro bale bate tubagora mabuta ni chitaeli. So all that information is now coming in, and soon the names will come out.
But all the protesters were released.
Yes, they are constitutional right. They must be released. Yes, you can't keep somebody for more than 2 days. Yeah.
Signature collection ngo launched there.
Yes.
Lakini ari ukuboringa ki process ya chakire go collect signature ko aba Kenya because ngo iwete ko mwaka Raila mnali ko tebanga the signature collection atake to koraka ngikali yarwe ko kwana. He's talking on behalf of 15
million people. That is fine. As far as I'm concerned, again, the year signatures is not a big story. No. Iyenga buna bona nyakundi aye mongina getena no muhano yo mindole ga to decide ronga kino twagachiwe ne site hall ya Nairobi ngitokora kiro muntu rusti anga tutige rongioka togenda ali taoni tweri ke totenga twagachiwe ne government ya Sakaja otogosire sana tokole go for 1 day then we go. Yes.
You don't think Ankibwata askegoche?
Of course, signature is to show that Raila na wata. As far as I'm concerned, that's a decision he took with a party leader. And according to me, if he feels that is what ODM wants and he wants to prove that point, proceed. Yes. In fact, in why are you bothering about the signature Raila?
Because he says a process where we need to understand which process. But Senator Raila is not acting alone.
No, whether he acts with people, what does it mean? The removal of a president, stated in the constitution. President
Only that.
Abantu gatumaithiraira nabwata bantu nyakundi ga kinkyo ta witabira ke mwana minda ande gwakana.
I don't know uzina wata bantu.
Yes.
Ejide kanki ando mwancho watere tikende chatere tumaikora chinsa isato chabano mambia gendera gusanga muna into wetera senchira ya 0724256504 0733332236 wetera assembly to boka samambia bono mo senator Richard Onyonka na romuganito ase emambega senator ngwa kwa negoro ya finance bill.
Yes.
Na ande wa kwa about it for some time. I don't know senate mo tanga mabwata issue nebi pengele 22.
Yes.
Bibiko basumbu ba nini. But at the same time the bill has given you some sort of lifeline. Let's send it.
No, that is true. You see, into what we are saying, Nyakundi naked. It's a very good question, Okoboli. Nyakundi, ntu anyagwa tebanga ntutakiti President William Ruto asabichiwese. No. Because maene mbolinge country between Uhuru, Ruto, na Raila. These have been the three critical players for the last 10 years. Basically, economy yetu ko rukibaki aruoro, iko kibaki atotigere debt ye trillion ya mo na 900 billion is about 2 trillion ibere. In 10 years between obogambe bwa Ruto no bogambe bwa Uhuru, debt yeto lead ni tubwate is 2 trillion ikomi. It is not possible bonoiga that nonyale kogenda ogenda obugorie chibese korua international money market against okogora tokonyo tokwa chibese chiedeni ose no rules chibese ande chigwende tokoleta magendero other than chibese chirobono iga chideni chiri chiretwe na chichiwakaneru mpaka bono iga nyakundi I will tell you Auditor General na control of budget na no not control of budget Auditor General na one other person ninginyo leningo they have said mpaka buna thokwa na iga mbama itimbesa kikenye bwate lide
and the parliament then will approve for madeni ya
mabesa.
So where are you?
Thank you Karatika inje gonde senate
no,
Karatika ya ekina
you are our leaders
ekina kiekina twabegete no mutata other than a bill one of the issues to aletire ese tutagete the Supreme Court neke into the Senate. How can you prepare budget and we have no say? The budget of Kenya, the Senate has no say. And then where the constitution allows us, ese constitution ego to allow to bage chibese chigende chi county to decide chibese to ko chi county bine constitution ego teba a president yakana. So inki to bere to. Those are the issues to take the chive sorted out. Number 3. Chibese chichigo sangere lukuru ese budget yega a president ya letete na etimi ya KK Alliance. Toko baboli ga KK Alliance mo to te virende chibese renga mo chikoreis. Ese chibese ese binde bions mo aletre mo because o mai tegen to galing keliko koro without being put in the system. Ke ko be ko ese system ke aro ke bintu bigo che senseye ke aro ke bintu bigo anuska ke aro ke mabuta buna gocha na kiregento chibese Jones be the government you can egesongo to you can extrapolate na bogo calculate your lenga in the future ni chibese rengo chikorosi so that to omwako yo from the taxes extra.
Okay,
why is nobody telling us ni renga to collect?
Assumption is if budget you took 3.1 trillion,
yes,
and we are borrowing 750 billion,
yes,
we assume the remaining we are able to collect that.
Then you take it where?
It's common sense.
No, all money chikoba collected must be assigned to a vote as for development expenditure. Manya antoliko ligiri current is development expenditure. Why is nobody telling us chiveze nga togo sababono iga? Chibese chichigo sabua chiraetani beyond 700 billion toko ligia ngai 300 billion chigocha.
Senator, we telling ngomu gusinga ese chibese twako bunga yabe gete 10 trillion.
Yes.
Une ekiwango
already we have borrowed 1.2 trillion.
So tekate banga 10 trillion tuwa begete. Masakrata ya koro ngai tuwa kobese tuwa kobese.
Tayo manyete bono iga chibese renga Kenya chia sabetuge souru aira mpaka bono iga monto tayo maete se amadeni tuwate ngakiangana monto tayo manyete ngoto gwene to gwaka na chibese chonye ne deniere na ande monto tayo manyete for sure nga chibese chikari chia ete tuko si chonsi chia ete turubunge
so ngito gwaka na
basically embeo
ngito gwako besa
embeo. That is it. I want somebody to come here and challenge me.
IMF for example is meeting government officials Jumatatu.
Yes.
On equity kobesa ya 57 billion.
Yes.
Do you want to tell them to ganga ebintebion sipimbi bwati paper trail?
Inki serikali etego to tebelne chibese nga basabire bono ikuruba chako bugami mpaka bono. Inki batayigo to tebelire nga batumire gesaba sobisi. Ngwarra madam nyakango muswati ule muitongo. Inki adeba bilioni 27 emitienyi 6 mwajitumire kolina chindege na gutwara chimotokere ni chiroli sikoga. Mwama yakotebya bana injinga pesa nchio nona malioga kuruguru kemsa. Ego sori ine ruto gotebi KK Alliance ngatiga banya kongora raira tiga bagambe. Du enyakundi digere likurubuna KK Alliance iro bugambi. Chiskando irenga chasogire. Chibarango. Kemusi egachaka ye fertilizer nge fertilizer ya ruli goze Ukraine bakaimuka Yesu kali egasoa bakakoli Yesu kali koko menderande chekiro goze nki anda bona yo. So we are back, yani we are repeating.
That is why we are asking us issue ya bono maminga ki you people are saying go chumuko oversight ya serikali, but when
what I'm saying na ya bono ko boluno mwana to Jesus kurubu ya na no mungaini oli manyete ngaki kwa una gote na gote via they are setting
we have finished to accord the whole financial year, Senator.
No, we haven't. The financial year to akolete ne liu mwakoli bono oyi to bono na liye wichaka mwezi wa 7 mwezi wa 8 negative nganya no chorole ngutara ne chiroli chi oversight chi senate
kote naye nabo cha kubeka na bande uko chiwe chi oversight uchukura chiroli na
indi nje ndikukora roli ngo chikutara ne roli ko ruobisi yaende Nyamarambe yende yagende Gesusu yende era naga iga Mwembe egutare go check chi project chi serikali na ne nyoro muntu gutara chiroli yeba koenda na chi kolimia ne simiane kolimia roli eri na ne simiane abwatu ruo muntu genda
tonyaro jumbe kidogo tonyaro mangana mayeto manya korena sesemo ya kabere yenchwana tese mambia bono mwanjo motakali nabo kwenda